Assalamu alaikum Tato Bacho. Az paro is political science mas shame chapter tach wana ruler administration. Ruler gay gam. Ruler kya gay gam. Gamo mas kith pach paka administration. Hindustan's man chu shalach gam. At kya chu gamich administration kith pach paka kith pach bazro munch asan municipality gamo munch asan panchayat. Tat ova mi kat samajh. The ruler go gamich administration gamich matlab rakh rakhav chh gash chargai chh abi chh ya abad zameen chh kith pait karon as istemal kim scheme chh kith pait karo implement ëth vana ch administration go yus as administer kar pet yus as pet guidelines kar di ta kith pait ko karin to administration mein to sarkar एक किस्मच और what I समझ का there are more than 6 lakh villages in India yon mein godathy 6 lakh luk gaam ch Hindustan's mein taking care of their needs for water electricity roads connections is not a small task to me shan lachan gaman maz aab vatnaun bijli vatnaun road connectivity kare ishan sahal katha ke ish akh master plan akh asa master plan kith par ges implement ish administration kara. In addition to this, land records have to be maintained and conflicts too need to be dealt with. The allowed cash asan karun im land records cha asan im tish asan maintain kare patwari asan girdavar asan tahsildar asan im land records kara maintain the be agar kun zamini nyay ase hamsaydari mans ki nyay ase it nibavun pevan a large machinery is in place to deal with all this machinery gain it machine here means government machinery means government. In this chapter we will look at all the work of two rural administrative officers in some detail. Rural officers kya detail ch god chutay dalil agdet example ke surtas man chutay ye samjan amut Mohan was angry but also a little frightened. The Mohan was sharat os khotmut magar sait os khotsa te frightened go khotson ta tra figri Raghu's family owned many fields and besides his uncle was also the sarpanch of the village. Raghu was varya zimindar yos bod zimindar kashir pur beos yus imsun pitar was uncle was so im gamuk sarpanch te but even so he plucked up courage and went to Raghu's house. Dama magar emas kar hamat to go ye Raghu sidis garas mas. A heated argument followed. Raghu refused to accept that he had moved the band. He called one of his helpers and they began shouting at Mohan and beating him up. The neighbors heard the commotion and rushed to the spot where Mohan was being beaten up. They took him away. Gam will I baskar kratrat the Mohan bacho. He was badly hurt on his head and hand. He was given first aid by one of his neighbors. His friends who also ran the village post office suggested that they go to the local police station and file a report. The ek dostan pas is go police nish tag karo report. So post office mas gum kara so police nish karo panin shikayat darj. Others were doubtful if this was a good idea because they felt they would waste a lot of money and nothing would come out of it. Some people said that Raghu's family would have already contacted the police station. I don't know if board moon that get police MCZ got soon police kya soon kya boys lu yes ice be Raghu ice gomot police nish. After much discussions it was decided that Mohan would go to the police station along with some of neighbors who had seen the incident. Now padgo at first baradari mas Mohan gas police nish beni baradari hin kin nafar sai yemo zani ladai wucha area of police station. Gwaduk administrative unit. Traffic. On the way On the way to the police station, one of the neighbors asked, "Why don't we spend some more money and go to the main police station in our town?" Yes, on the way, I could It is not the question of money. We can register a case only in police station because our village comes in the area of work, explained Mohan. That's not. This is person who's got is so biggest thanas pe asa sure gasun ke ashiyat police jurisdictions mas every police station has an area that comes under its control. The har kun police station pan area yus tat controls mas asa ch all persons in that area or inform the police about the theft, accident, injury, fight, extra. The ötman agar kun jay khada rajin khada moin kun jay accident guys या कहीं जख्मी या लड़ाई ये एरिया तहत गाम तथ पुलिस स्टेशन अंदर केस रजिस्टर. It is the responsibility of the police of that station to inquire, to investigate and take action on the cases within the area. Police station कर तहकीकात बेतर पत अत केसस खिलाफ action as per law of the land. If there we should try sawal, if there is a theft in your house, which police station would you go to register a complaint? I will go to the police station which falls in which jurisdiction the village falls or where the theft has taken place. The police station so yet jurisdictions must be. What was the dispute between Mohan? It was the land dispute. Why was Mohan worried about picking a quarrel with Raghu? Because Raghu was an influential man, his uncle was Sarpanch and was more wealthier than Mohan. Some people said Mohan should report the matter to the police and others said not. What were the arguments they gave? They gave the argument that Raghu is more influential than Mohan, so police will not listen to Mohan. That were the arguments. The work of the when they reached the police station, Mohan went to the person in charge, station house officer, SHO matlab was station house officer, and told him what had happened. He also said that he wanted to give complaint in writing. The SHO rudely brushed him aside, saying that he couldn't be bothered to waste his time writing down the minor complaints and then investigating them. SHO was a minor complaint. Mohan showed him the injuries, but the SHO didn't believe him. The Mohan but SHO and Mohan was puzzled and did not know what to do. The Mohan go bad pareshan. He was not surely why his complaint was not being recorded. Me complaint cash and register him kara ki he went and called his neighbors. The you got Korumpan Hamsayan all into the office police station. They argued strongly that Mohan had been beaten up in front of them, and had they not respected him, he would have rescued him. He would not have been injured very seriously. हम साय थानस में SHO से जनाब से क्या वना कि अगर नहीं मोहन बचाओ कि बचाओ कि यस गसे तेले जबरदस्त सीरियस केस वैसे अस्पताल में. Show the above situation in the police station through a skit. The drama ki surtas mas kariu se pesh. Then talk about how you felt playing Mohan's role to that SHO or the neighbor. Could the SHO have handled the situation differently? The SHO and situation differently. But I should drama banao taki I should plight of the poor who should be listened. They insisted that the case be registered imo koruk zabardast emis matlab case kar register. Finally the officer agreed. Public pressure pe officer and Mohan. He asked Mohan to write down his complaint and also told people that he would send a constable next day to investigate the incident. The emunakhe basa sozan subas police wol or investigation karne. To throw fikri the ethpoid go emsun case ad get chan bin yes aisi guna tas like saza marish kamai saza lagan shin tu saza lagan ki आज गो मेनो गोब्रो यूत इंशाल्लाह करो सबस मेंटेनेंस ऑफ लैंड रिकॉर्ड्स कित पज गामो मुझ लैंड रिकॉर्ड यहां मेंटेन करन अत वनमो बो ये अगर पुलिस कर असल पट पन कम देयर विल बी नो क्राइम because they have the power, they have the government machinery behind them. अगर तम favoritism करन की political या ये pulls the pressures in तमन पद किन की तम करन पनुन पेश कानून तहत पकन, then there will be no crime and people will get